everyone, welcome to my channel. So I was actually set up in the conservatory, but the natural light is kind of like going all over the shop, so I've just decided to come into the front room and film instead. But hello and welcome to my channel. So just wanted to mention at the very beginning that during this video I'm going to be talking about things to do with a weight loss journey, so calories, low calorie food, high calorie food, weight loss, weight gain, things like that. So just wanted to let you know at the very beginning, just in case this video isn't for you. So moving over to this week in all honesty I've been a little bit down in the dumps. I've been kind of feeling a little bit sorry for myself. So starting off the week, at the weekend, so I get weighed on a Saturday morning. So on the Saturday evening, went into London, had like a really lovely dinner. Then Sunday, I believe I was completely on plan. I think I had a massive roast dinner. And then on the Monday, which was Valentine's Day, me and Ross actually went out to a Chinese restaurant, which we never do. We always get Chinese food delivered, but we actually went to a takeaway. And the whole day, I felt so much guilt about going out for dinner when I'm meant to be on like a calorie deficit, knowing full well I wouldn't be within my calories. And I'm not joking, it's actually like to the point where it's been like stressing me out a little bit, and I just like been battling with myself the whole day. Part of me was like, you need to go and enjoy things and live your life and not feel so restricted by like things that you eat and stuff like that. And then the other half of me was just like, you need to keep going with your calorie deficit. And like I just felt so torn all day. But anyway, we went and I actually had a really lovely time. The food was incredible. It was just like a little local Chinese restaurant to us. It was really nice. And the rest of the week I was so hungry, I can't even tell you. Every day I was like absolutely starving, like so hungry. My belly was rumbling all the time. All I could think about was food, and I wasn't fulfilled no matter what I ate. If I ate like a really big nutritious breakfast, or if I had a big lunch or anything like that, like nothing was filling me up. I just was so hungry. So I just kind of felt sorry for myself all week. I could just kind of feel like this week is probably the hardest week for ages. Like I literally felt so demoralised and so moody and like miserable with this weight loss journey, and I just was getting frustrated with myself and just kept thinking, why does it work for everyone else? Why do I struggle so much with losing weight? Like what is my problem with losing weight? And honestly, I've been driving myself a little bit round the bend with it, and it's just this whole week has just been so stressful. I feel like I've been having like a mental battle with myself. Like one minute I'm like, eat if you're hungry, eat, and then in the other breath I'm like, you've got to be within your deficit, otherwise you're not going to lose weight. And it sounds so stupid, but like I feel like I get so far, then I take like 3 steps back again, and it's tiring. Like getting up every morning and thinking about your weight is so tiring on your brain. And then half of me was like, I give up, I've had enough of like counting every calorie that I eat. I've had enough of being so like on myself all the time about it. And then the other half of me was like, you're actually really getting somewhere, and like you're getting really close to somewhere, and like if you give up now, that's it. And there's like a really famous meme which is basically like 2 diggers, and one of them is like super close to like all the diamonds, and then the other one gets so far and then gives up and then like walks away, and the diamonds were super close. You probably know which one I'm talking about. And all this week that's what's been in my mind. I'm like, I'm so close to getting where I want to be. Like I've just got to carry on going. So yeah, generally that's been my week. I feel like I've been like tormenting myself, and the conversations I have in my head, I don't know if it's normal. I don't know if anyone else thinks so much about food and trying to lose weight as much as I do, but quite honestly I've been driving myself mad. So one thing I have been doing, which is why I actually think I've been so hungry, is because I've really upped my exercise recently. So I've been going to the gym. I went back to the gym again this week. I've been doing the 3:30, which actually I found out on TikTok in the UK is slightly different. So apparently it should be a 12 incline on the treadmill, and instead of a 3 mile an hour thing, it should be 4.8 for 30 minutes. So our one and the US ones are slightly different. So I actually tried to do 4.8 on the treadmill, and that is fast when you're walking uphill. I was literally like this, like out of breath, like trying to keep up. But I have been going, I've stuck to it. I went back to the gym yesterday. I would have gone back today actually, but my car's been in for an MOT. But I've been sticking to my exercise. I've been doing a lot of walking, and I think maybe that's where I'm getting hungry, and that's all I kept putting it down to. I was just like, every time that I feel hungry, I'm just like, it's because you're exercising more, it's because you're working. I was doing loads of weight machines last week, it was all that kind of stuff, and I don't know, part of me feels like I'm doing the right things, like I'm going to the gym, I'm drinking water. Most days I'm in a deficit, sometimes only slight, sometimes a little bit more, but this week I've definitely eaten more each day than I have for a long time. And there's like so much, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel so much internal guilt when I'm like still hungry, and it's so stupid, and that's why I get so annoyed with myself. But yeah, that's kind of just how my week's been. I've been exercising. I absolutely have been loving going to the gym. I've just really found this little thing in the gym that I actually really like. So I'm going to stick at it. I'm going to keep going. I've been trying to up my protein as well. I've been eating protein bars. I've been upping my protein in all my meals, which I'll show you in a second as well. But just generally, I just feel a little bit, like stressed by this whole situation this week, if I'm honest. But yeah, that's what my exercise has been like. Right, so I'm gonna now pop in all of the food clips. I'm gonna pop those in right now. So, starting off with breakfast, this was just a porridge, well, protein porridge basically, with some hotel chocolate batons and a cup of tea. Then I had a Belvita bar, which I keep in my locker at work, with lots of mango, because mango is my favourite fruit ever. Then another bagel thin with my favourite spread. I weigh all this spread as well, but it's absolutely beautiful. And again, lots of squash. Then for lunch I had 2 stuffed mushrooms from the co-op. These were amazing as well actually, with some sweet chilli sauce. Then I also had a big chicken kebab, which actually was regular, but enjoyed that. Then when I was at work, I got one of these Pret soups, which actually I thought was a different one, so I was a bit gutted when I found out I got the wrong one. But it was still nice, it just wasn't as thick as I wanted it to be, but anyway. Then moving over to dinners, this was just a lasagna and some garlic bread from Marks and Spencer's, and then this was our Valentine's Day dinner, which was so nice. It was beautiful, to be fair. And this was our mains as well. We didn't eat all of this, we did take some of it home actually, but yeah, it was really nice. Then this was my first pad thai, and then this was pizza from M&S with some crispy onions, which I would recommend. Right, now this dinner is my signature dinner. This is pesto chicken with cheese and chorizo, but these potatoes, oh my god, they're the best potatoes I've ever made, like for Tuscan types of potatoes. I put some onions, and I'll leave the link down below. I'll make a description, I'll put it in the description. This was a roast dinner that Ross made me, and then some more snacks. I actually had this for dessert in thingy, and also the chocolate mousse, but I've eaten a lot more than this. Right, so moving over to the measurement and weigh-in section of the video. So these measurements and my weight was taken on Saturday, which was the 19th of February. So I will run through them. So my first one is my neck. My neck's still the same, it's still 12 3/4 inches. And then onto my hips are still the same, they're still 48.5 inches. My waist is still the same, it's still 34.5 inches. Then my chest is still the same, it's still 41 inches. My thigh is still the same, it's still 24 inches. My clothes size, I'd say I'm still a 16 to 18. More of an 18 than a 16 if I'm honest. I don't really like super tight things. My upper arm is still the same, it's still 13 3/4 inches. And my calf actually got bigger. So last week my calf was 14 3/4 inches, and this week when I took my measurement it was 15 inches, so it got bigger by a quarter of an inch, sorry. And then my weight had gone down, which really surprised me actually, because all week I was just like, I'm gonna put on this week, I'm gonna put on, and I actually lost another quarter of a pound. So I went down to 13.5, so 13 stone, 13.5 pounds. So that has been my week. I literally was just like, I don't know, the whole thing is just very, I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. And I know it sounds so stupid because usually like £1/4 I'm still like, it's £1/4. I maybe it's just me getting a bit like impatient. Maybe I just want things a little bit sooner, and I don't know, this just week has completely thrown me off course, to be honest. So looking ahead for this week so far, so yesterday I again was slightly above my calories. I think I'm going to set my calories just a little bit higher than I have been doing because of the exercise that I'm doing as well. So I do think I need to slightly increase my calories. At the moment I eat like 1,500 to 1,1700 a day, I'd probably say at the moment. Last week I was like more towards 2,000 a day. So I'm going to look to increase my calories this week because I just feel like I need to at the moment, to be honest. Even, yeah, I just feel like I need to. So this week I'm going to increase my calories. If I can today, I'm going to go to the gym later on. If not, I'm going to go and do a nice walk. And I've also got some weights down in the shed. I've got a kettlebell and I've got some just normal handheld weights. So I'm thinking I might bring those up to the house so I can actually do some arm exercises and things like that. So I might bring those down and just maybe get a YouTube like workout out, so I can do that for like 15-20 minutes now and again, because I actually really like weightlifting. I feel like it makes me feel so strong when I'm like weightlifting. So yeah, I'm probably going to do that this week as well. And then at the weekend I won't be on plan, so I'm just going to try and do what I can for the next couple of days just to be in as good a place as I can. But yeah, I'm sorry that there isn't that much really to talk about. I feel like, I was saying this to Ross the other day, I just felt like a lot of people would have lost a lot more weight in the time that I've been doing this than I have, and I beat myself up a little bit. And I'm not really someone who actually compares myself to other people. I'm actually really not usually. I'm very much one of those people that I do my own thing. I stay in my own way and I do my own thing, and I don't really compare myself to other people. But this week I've just felt a little bit like gutted, I think I'd probably say. And I don't really and truly, losing weight is such a hard thing, and as I said, I'm sure I've said this before, I'm sure it's exactly the same for people who are trying to gain weight. I've just never been in that position where I've had to try and gain weight, so I haven't been through that journey. All I've experienced is trying to lose weight, and I feel like I've had a problem with food and my weight for so many years, and after so many years it's literally just like it's like a part of my personality. I just feel like my whole life all I try to do is bloody lose weight, and it's just tiring sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I need a break from it, and then I don't know, I don't feel like I've rambled the whole way through this video, but that's basically just how I feel this week, to be honest. I don't know if there'll be a video up on Monday, because as I said, I've got stuff going on this weekend. But if there's not a video up on Monday, I'll try and put one up the following Monday for next week. But yeah, I'm sorry if this wasn't particularly motivating at all, but this is just how I feel this week, and I just want to, like, I don't know, I look back on these videos and I also look back on my last series of weight loss videos, and I do find it really interesting to see like the headspace that I was in throughout this. So I just felt like it was just me being honest about how I feel at the moment, and next week I might feel tons better, but I'm also due on my period as well. I just feel a little bit meh at the moment, to be honest. But yeah, that's kind of how it is. I haven't seen any progress in anything, but then also I get annoyed with myself because I think we've only been doing it 2 weeks. What do you actually expect, Kelly? I don't know, I'm driving myself absolutely mad. But anyway, I hope you're all doing well, and thank you for watching this video, and hopefully the next video will be better, but I will see you soon. Bye.